My name's Annabelle, and in a few months, I'm going to be riding my bike through the entire length of Africa. My boyfriend and I are currently trying to bike through every continent, and so far we've put in about 7,500 kilometers through 8 countries in Europe. We have France and Spain left to go, and then we're on to Morocco. Usually when I say I'm going to ride my bike through Africa, people have a lot of questions, so I thought I'd answer a few of the most common ones. First off is, what route are you taking? So the route we're going to be taking, we'll be following the west coast down from Morocco all the way to South Africa, and we'll pass through 17 countries along the way. There are a few bits where we're going to be heading inland to avoid some tricky border crossings and conflict areas, but for the most part, we'll be sticking by the coast the whole way south. Another one that I get asked a lot is, how will you cross the Sahara, or are you going to be crossing the Sahara? And the answer is yes, of course. We're going to be crossing through southern Morocco, western Sahara, and Mauritania, and so it's probably not exactly what you're picturing when you think of what crossing the Sahara might look like. This is an oversimplification, but there's basically one main road and route that people who are doing a trip like this will take, and on that note, there's like an incredible resource called Overlander that a lot of people use for overland trips, and it has like tons of locations pinned of like anything you can think of that might be helpful on a trip like this. So like spots to refill water, a shopkeeper who might let you like camp in their yard, other wild camping spots that people have stayed in, like lots of specific locations with notes, and that's really helpful and makes something that's like really big and daunting feel a lot more approachable and doable. And probably the most common question I get asked is, how do you afford this? The short answer is that I work as an artist, I sell prints of my work, and I do freelance illustration projects. I've been doing that for the past 4 years, and it's allowed me to travel nearly full time since I've graduated college. But in addition to that, of course, I had some savings to get this trip going. Aside from that, like the style of travel is just not as expensive as you might think. The only things we're really spending money on are food and accommodation, and we're not too picky with either. We also have a tent with us, so some nights are free, and we just try to do everything as cheaply as we can. And yeah, I'm running out of time, so let me know if you want a part 2.